Hello, I'm back channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Saban's Go Go Power Rangers issue number 14. Let's get straight into it. So this issue starts in the past in Angel Grove Karate Academy 6 days before Wild Day, and we see a young Jason basically training with his sensei, and this is basically Jason with the sensei because Jason got in trouble when he broke that guy's bow and arrow. So the sensei's telling him that you need to concentrate and stop talking back all the time, and that makes Jason really mad. So he goes to punch the sensei, but the sensei blocks it, and the sensei is basically like, you need to focus more and then you'll get it. And then Jason just walks out. But then the sensei grabs Jason and says, it's okay, I can stay with me and I can teach you my ways. And that's where Jason basically learned his karate from the sensei back in the day. Then we see present time, and where Jason and Trini are on that different planet. I thought it was a different dimension, but it's actually a different planet that they came to do that portal or door that Rita calls it. So basically Jason and Trini are still being chased as Jason is in the yellow Power Ranger suit and Trini's in the red Power Ranger suit, if you guys remember the last issue. Then we see basically they're fighting off these monsters, dinosaur things, and they basically are kicking them in the face and punching them and hurting them, and they finally get done with beating up these monsters. Then we see basically Trini and Jason talking about life and how Jason saying it's cool that they're on a different planet and that he wishes he could tell Billy, but then Trini's also scared that they'll never see their friends again. And then we see on the command center on the Earth that basically everybody's worried about Trini and Jason, and basically they're trying to work Zach, Billy, and Kimberly are asking Zordon if they can try to contact them or something, and Zordon's like, no, I can't, but we're still searching. And then we see basically Rita is on that planet that Trini and Jason are on, and basically she's going to these people to try to conquer this world. Well, that is what these people think, but it's actually completely wrong. Basically, the leader of these people on this planet, her name is Adrian. And Adrian is like, are you here to conquer us? You're gonna fail this time. And then Rita is telling Adrian that she's not here to conquer this planet. She's here to she's here because she needs Adrian's help. But Adrian doesn't believe her, and she has her men and people attack Rita. But Rita uses magic and lightning from her staff to destroy them. Then we see on the moon at Rita's palace, Babu is talking to Winston about how if Rita wouldn't mess with Vincent all the time, the monsters that Vincent would make would be better, and they would probably destroy the Rangers. Then we see basically at the Juice Center, and basically he's at the comedic center, and basically Zach is trying to train Jason's karate team, because Jason has karate students, but he's not there right now because he's in that other planet, so nobody's there to help nobody's there to help teach these kids karate during their karate lessons. So Zach has to be at the youth center and to basically be the teacher for the day, and everybody doesn't like Zach's fighting skills, and they're wondering where Jason is and when will he be back. Then we see then we see Zach and Kimberly basically talking, and they're wondering where Jason and Trini are still, and then Kimberly is telling Zach how she tried to tell Mrs. Applebean that about how they're gonna be late for their test, and if she can push it back a little bit. But then she also tells Zach something that's very, very weird, that Billy, that not Billy, my fault, that Trini and Jason already submitted their test assignments a couple hours ago, is what Mrs. Applebean told them, but that's not true because Jason and Trini are on a different planet, so there's somebody who submitted their test for them, which is weird. And then Zach tells Ernie that they won't be able to work today because Jason and Trini are sick, but then Ernie tells Zach that somebody already Ernie tells Zach that Trini and Jason already texted them, and Jason said that he was going to stay with his aunt for a couple days, which is actually strange because, as we know, they're on a different planet. So who's the person sending in the test, and who's the people texting Ernie? And then we see back at the command center with Billy, Zach, and Billy, Zach, and Kimberly. And then Zordon's telling them that they found a way to see. They finally found where Trini and Jason were. Because they were searching through all these plans, and they finally found them. And they see that Trini is in a red suit, and that Jason is in a yellow suit. And Zordon's very confused because he's wondering how this is happening. But then their communicators go off as these monsters of that planet are attacking Trini and Jason. And Jason doesn't like how he's using Trini's daggers during this fight, but Trini likes how she's using the power sword that Jason uses because she likes how she has a bigger saber. And then Jason tells her to duck, but Jason never said that. Trini can actually hear Jason's thoughts, and Jason can hear Trini's thoughts because Trini has the red power and Jason has the yellow power, so they can hear each other's thoughts. And then they're running from these people, and they're on a hill, and they're on a cliff, and the only way to escape these planet people, they have to jump off. And Trini says, "I'm afraid of heights," but then Jason's like, just go. And then they jump off this cliff and land in some water. Then we see Billy and Kimberly on Earth at the youth center, and basically they're at the juice bar drinking when Kimberly sees Matthew with a different group of friends, and she's getting a little bit jealous. And Billy's like, "Yeah, he's trying to get you jealous. That's why he's with a different group." And then Kimberly gets up and says, "I'm gonna go get some fries." Then she goes up to Ernie and asks for some fries when Skull goes up to Kimberly and asks her if he wants to go on a date with her, and Kimberly says yes, and Skull is surprised because usually Kimberly just says no. And I think Kimberly is doing this so she can see if she can make Matt jealous. So then we see back on the planet, the other planet, what am I talking about? Rita and Adriana are basically going to the Temple of Repulsa, and they have something planned at the Temple of Repulsa, and they just walk up to it and look at it, and then that's where the comic book ends, as Rita and Adriana are at the Temple of Repulsa, guys. I really like this issue, and if you guys did too, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and nothing. If you guys love you all, goodbye.